Mina Kitano is a name that resonates with subtlety, quiet strength, and enduring charm. From the very beginning, her presence has been defined not by noise, not by sudden bursts of attention, but by a steady and calm aura that captivates those around her. Unlike many public figures who make an impact through dramatics or flamboyance, Mina's influence comes from the understated elegance she carries effortlessly in every aspect of her life. She embodies a rare quality in a world that often rewards volume over nuance: the ability to leave a lasting impression through quiet, deliberate presence. Those who encounter her, whether through media or personal experience, often remark on the serenity she exudes and the sense of thoughtful consideration that underpins her every action. Her story is not one of dramatic beginnings or explosive breakthroughs. It is a narrative of gradual cultivation, discipline, and the patient shaping of both character and craft. From an early age, Mina demonstrated a natural inclination toward observation and reflection. She was not the type to demand attention, but she noticed details that others overlooked. The way light fell across a room, the subtle expressions in people's faces, the quiet rhythms of daily life. These were the elements that caught her attention and nurtured her aesthetic sensibilities. She grew up valuing calm, balance, and intentionality, internalizing lessons that would later manifest as hallmarks of her public persona. While other children might have rushed toward outward recognition or validation, Mina focused on internal growth and self-understanding, laying a foundation for the grace and poise she would become known for. Her early life was marked by small choices rather than grand gestures, each one contributing to a sense of harmony and self-assuredness that would define her adult life. As she matured, Mina's path toward public recognition was guided by these qualities. She approached her work with care, understanding that true influence is built through consistency and integrity, rather than fleeting displays of skill or charm. Her approach to professional development was methodical and intentional. She spent time studying human behavior, learning how to convey emotion through subtle gestures and expressions. She honed her abilities not through haste or pressure, but through repetition, reflection, and conscious refinement. This commitment to mastery without urgency allowed her to cultivate a presence that feels natural, unforced, and enduring. Unlike performers who rely on exaggeration or spectacle, Mina's work is grounded in authenticity, in an ability to connect without overwhelming, to communicate without noise. Mina's aesthetic appeal is inseparable from her inner philosophy. She favors minimalism, clarity, and simplicity, embracing beauty and restraint rather than excess. Whether in fashion, lifestyle, or personal presentation, her choices reflect a deliberate focus on essentials: clean lines, soft textures, muted colors, and thoughtful compositions. She has an intuitive understanding of visual balance and proportion, knowing how to allow her natural features and presence to command attention without relying on embellishment. In this way, she embodies a timeless sense of style that transcends trends. Her aesthetic is not about impressing through novelty or extravagance. It is about creating resonance and connection through careful, deliberate design, both in how she presents herself and in the spaces she inhabits. Her approach to her craft extends beyond visual presentation. Mina treats every opportunity as a chance to refine her expressive abilities, whether through photography, videography, or other forms of media. She understands that subtlety often carries more emotional weight than overt display. A slight shift in posture, a small change in gaze, or a moment of stillness can communicate volumes to an attentive observer. Mina's mastery of these nuances allows her to evoke empathy and connection in ways that are deeply affecting. She has cultivated a presence that feels intimate and accessible while maintaining an aura of dignity and composure, a combination that is rare in any public figure. The professional discipline that underpins Mina's success is rooted in consistency and preparation. She approaches her work with thoroughness, ensuring that every project is treated with care and consideration. Photographers, collaborators, and industry professionals frequently remark on her reliability, focus, and adaptability. She is attentive to direction, responsive to guidance, and capable of adjusting her performance without losing authenticity. These qualities have made her a trusted partner in creative endeavors, allowing her to contribute meaningfully while also learning and growing alongside colleagues. Her calmness under pressure is not passive. It is a manifestation of confidence and experience, an ability to navigate challenges with grace and poise. Beyond her professional life, Mina's personal philosophy emphasizes balance, well-being, and mindfulness. She values rest and reflection, recognizing that true productivity and creativity emerge from a foundation of mental and physical health. Her daily routines are marked by intentionality, morning rituals, mindful practices, and moments of quiet observation. She invests in her personal development through reading, contemplation, and thoughtful engagement with her environment. These habits are not performative. They are essential elements of how she maintains her equilibrium, enabling her to approach both life and work with clarity and purpose. Mina's lifestyle serves as a model of sustainability and self-care, demonstrating that strength and resilience are cultivated through deliberate, consistent practice rather than reactive effort. Her appeal to fans is deeply tied to this sense of measured presence. Viewers are drawn not only to her appearance but to the atmosphere she creates. Watching her is often described as a calming experience, a form of aesthetic and emotional respite in a fast-paced world. She exemplifies how grace and composure can be powerful, even in a culture that frequently equates success with energy, speed, and spectacle. Fans find in Mina a figure who validates patience, reflection, and quiet confidence, encouraging them to embrace their own rhythms and personal growth. The connection she fosters is not built on drama or intensity, but on authenticity and the shared recognition of subtlety and nuance. Mina's influence extends beyond individual admiration. It encompasses the broader cultural appreciation of restraint and thoughtful expression. In her public engagements, social media presence, and visual projects, she consistently promotes values of clarity, minimalism, and intentionality. Her aesthetic choices resonate with audiences who value subtlety over ostentation, and her approach to life encourages viewers to consider the beauty inherent in quiet, mindful living. Mina's example illustrates that elegance and strength are not mutually exclusive. Rather, they can coexist and reinforce one another when cultivated deliberately. Over time, Mina Kitano has built a legacy that transcends the simple metrics of popularity or recognition. Her work, personal philosophy, and consistent presentation offer a comprehensive vision of a life led with intentionality, calm, and aesthetic awareness. She demonstrates that influence need not be loud or forceful, that meaningful presence can emerge from subtlety and careful cultivation. Through her actions, she challenges contemporary assumptions about what constitutes power, success, and appeal, illustrating that quiet strength can be both compelling and transformative. In considering Mina's journey, one observes a continuous thread of self-awareness, discipline, and authenticity. She has resisted the temptation to conform to exaggerated standards of public attention, instead choosing to nurture her abilities and refine her presence over time. This commitment to personal integrity and measured growth distinguishes her from peers and contributes to the lasting impact she has on those who follow her. Every project, appearance, and interaction reflects a coherence of identity, a clarity of purpose, and a careful attention to the subtle dynamics of human perception and emotion. Her story is also one of resilience. Maintaining poise and consistency in a world driven by immediacy and spectacle requires not only skill but courage. Mina has navigated her professional and personal life with intentionality, making decisions that reflect her values rather than external pressures. She exemplifies the idea that strength is often expressed in patience, that success is frequently built through sustained, consistent effort rather than dramatic gestures, and that beauty is most enduring when it aligns with authenticity and thoughtful cultivation.